I've heard of quarterbacks buying gifts for their offensive linemen, but that's quite an endeavor. How many 55-inch TVs did that entail?
I think it was about 130.
Wow.
So yeah, I can't take responsibility for that. That was all Element Electronics and Logan Hiddle and those guys setting that up and getting that done. I wanted to make sure that I got something for everybody, and I think 55-inch TV is not too bad. So
Those TVs are strictly for film
I wish.
study, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. HDMI cord. Get the laptops, iPads hooked up to it. Watch them film only.
When you fly out here and you're now here and
Yeah.
you're walking up the steps with the roses, has it all kind of hit you that you're getting set to play in your first Rose Bowl?
It's still crazy, man. It's still, we're trying to look at this as a business trip. And, I've been on trips before. This one's probably, the most high profile, the most at stake. But, like I said, we're trying to treat it like a business trip. And, we're not, this isn't a normal bowl trip, right? We're not here to, necessarily go sightseeing or check out the city or anything. We're here to win a football game, and that's what we're here for. We're going to be hunkered down, doing everything we can to get this win.
Well, as you talk about the motivation of getting over that October 12th game, but I think you talked about earlier in the week of trying to balance that with not getting too high on your emotion. How does that motivation for you show up on a day-to-day basis? Whether it's more preparation, more film, what does that look like for you?
Yeah, it's just really an edge in everything you do, I feel like. And, carrying that kind of pissed off mentality. I mean, obviously not letting it affect you in a negative way, but, making it, remind you, hey, like, I'm going to go the extra inch here. I'm going to, see if I can find something extra on film late at night, or I'm going to, go over this, sheet again with all the plays one more time. Like, all these little things that, I just, we just can't let what happened last time happen again.
Well, earlier this week, Emeka was talking about how, playing backyard football, he intended to be playing in the Rose Bowl. You grew up in Big Ten country. What does it mean to take part in this game? What does this game mean to you, kind of growing up?
It means a ton, man. It's crazy that, that God has blessed me and put me in this position to be here and be the quarterback in the Rose Bowl. A game that I grew up watching every single year. Some unbelievable games that I've watched in the Rose Bowl, some classics. And just to be a part of it is a blessing, and I think we're all humbled to be here, and we're all understanding of how unbelievable this opportunity is, and we're not taking it lightly because again, it's a business trip, and the only thing that we're looking at is we win this game and we go on and play in the Cotton Bowl. So it's really exciting. It's crazy that we're here and that we're a part of this, but can't let it be too big, and just, got to go out there and play football at the end of the day.
Well, is it fair to say you beat yourself up for the way that first game ended?
I think so. I think, you go back and watch the film, and, I just didn't think, and I'm hypercritical of myself, and I think we all are here, but I just look at it and I'm like, man, I don't think anyone this year beat us. I think we beat ourselves every time. And, you watch and we had the turnover, in our own 20-yard line, and then when they got the kick, that's 2 possessions they stole in the first half. And then, obviously the way the game ended, like, and we're still 1 point away, and that's what hurts. And it was a hostile environment at their place. I'm just thankful that, I said this the other day, but I'm just thankful that we get another opportunity.
Do you feel like, looking back to 2 weeks ago before Tennessee, do you feel like there's a confidence about this group that maybe wasn't there until y'all showed it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put it all together. What is your sense of the team from that aspect? Does it feel a little bit different?
Yeah, I think,
Tennessee?
a game like that, instills confidence in guys because it shows us what we're capable of. But it can't be complacency, and it can never be comfortability. It has to be confidence and drive, and that's what it has to urge us to be like, man, like, we can do this. And when we play at our best, I don't think there's anyone in the country that can hang with us, but we have to be on our game, and we have to make sure that, we can't let anything affect that.
A lot of people think these. A lot of people.
Piggybacking off of that, I feel like we've seen the evolution of this offense since mid-October. What do you want to see from the offense on Wednesday?
I just, at the end of the day, I just want to keep the ball moving down the field. Getting in a rhythm, I think, is going to be big for us, and I think we did a really good job of that in the Tennessee game and weathering the storm a little bit early. There were a couple of early calls that we got that bailed us out in that game and kept us going, but regardless, we kept the drive going. And for me, keeping us on schedule, taking care of the football, and making sure that we convert on third down and are situationally good. And if we do all that stuff, obviously for me, I want to lead these guys and drive the machine, because we got when we're on our stuff, I mean we're hard to stop. So we just got to make sure that we finish our preparation right these last 2 days and go out there and put our best foot forward. Thank you guys, man. Go Bucks.